All right, folks, I posted this over on the Twitter sphere. Let me get it pulled up on the screen. Give me one quick second. We're talking about dealers who are wheeling and dealing. And then unfortunately, we have dealers who are adding 50% of a vehicle's price onto the transaction. Dad, here we go. Car dealers are magicians. They can take a $30,000 Honda Civic, make it a $45,000 Honda Civic in seconds. Some pretty impressive
Wow.
magic. I'll pull it up on the screen right here. Here you go, Dad. You've got the sale price up at the top, $30,650. Then you've got an alarm. Just going to let that sit there for a second at $2,035. Then you've got accessories of $4,886. Then you have your service contract for $3,995. At the end of the day, we can't give them too hard of a time for the $3,000 in taxes. Although I will say all those items I just listed out are taxed. So your tax bill is higher. But Dad, you ultimately have an OTD, an out the door price of $45,187. This comes on the heels of a customer of ours or a community member of ours getting a Honda Civic at below MSRP.
Yes.
What UTF, man?
What am I supposed to say? They're hopeful. Every one of these dealers who does this, they're hopeful. They're hopeful that you're a moron. They're hopeful that you're stupid enough to just go, "Oh, really? Is that all? Oh, maybe I should buy two." It's an alarm for $2,035. Yeah, right. Listen, when you as a customer, when you see that stuff, get up, shake your salesperson's hand, say, "Hey, thank you very much. I really appreciated the education. I'm going to go take that education and see what I can do with it." And then get the hell out. Okay? Just get out. Go somewhere else. Contact us. If you want to overpay, then go right ahead. If you don't want to overpay and you want to be treated as if you were not that moron that just fell off the turnip truck, then come to us. Let us help you.
Look at this, Dad. This comes on the heels of a new survey. This just came out. Survey: consumers' distrust of dealerships runs high.
I wonder why. Yeah. And I see the comments all the time when I get comments, "Oh, you're always pooping on the dealers. There's good. Nobody operates like that anymore." And every week we post example after example of how, dealers still operate like that. Okay? Dealers still operate like it's Fred Flintstone that's walking in the door. I mean, I'm sorry. It is, if dealerships are going to continue to try and do business this way, then yes, I, Ray Shefska, am going to continue to bash the hell out of them. Okay, because there are better ways to do it that are more time efficient for both you, your staff, and your customer. And there are ways to do it that encourages your customer to, remain your customer moving forward. Okay. The last thing you ever want to do as a dealership is to take a customer and turn them into somebody else's customer because you're too damn greedy.
Let me show you. We can put numbers to this. Among its other findings, 84% of respondents said price transparency was lacking in their perception of most car dealerships. And reflecting on their experience at a dealership, 29% said they left one dealership for another because they did not think the salesperson was honest about pricing. Also, 34% said they felt pressure to buy add-on products in the F&I office, and 28% reported feeling like the salesperson was trying to, quote, trick them during the purchase process. And again, that comes on the heels of, this really, you've got to be kidding me, which is a Honda Civic increasing in price by 40, let's call it 40%, take out.
And those dealers like this one will tell you, oh, they know what the customers want and they know how their customers want to be treated. They don't care. how the customers would like to be treated. The- y- all the years I was in the business, I don't know, probably took me 30 years to realize that when a customer came in and said, I want your best price, and you get trained early on how to deflect off of that. And, you
Yep.
know, and what I finally realized,
Hmm.
probably after about 30 years, was when a customer said, I just want your best price. What they're really saying is, can you show me a price and back it up as to how you are not taking advantage of me? I just as a customer, I'm begging you that I just want to know you're not taking advantage of me. That's really what they're asking. I just want you to be fair with me. I expect you to make a profit because that's what you're in business to do. But I want to know that I'm not being
Yeah.
taken advantage of. So when a customer would come and say, "Well, what's your best price?" I said, if I'm hearing you correctly, what you really want to know is, how much am I making? Am I not taking advantage? And if I can show you factually what we're doing that would allow you to move forward, absolutely. Yeah, that's all I want to know. I want to know, when I used to break it down to big potatoes, medium-sized potatoes, and small potatoes, I just want to know I'm a small potato in your bushel basket every month. Okay. I don't want to be that big ass potato. I don't want to be that guy that paid that that you made a 10 pounder, a $10,000 profit on,
Yeah.
when the average person was only paying a $2,500 profit.
Dad, we have a new 2022
Yeah.
Ram 1500 pickup for sale. 511 days that this dealer has been advertising this thing for sale on the
Mm.
internet. Drum roll, please, folks.
Oh my.
All right, $64,000 MSRP check, discount
Yeah.
$15,000 check. That makes
Wow.
sense.
That,
It's a
that should
2022
take
and
you down to
2024.
49,000, shouldn't it?
49,000.
Yeah.
Valenti upgrades, $29,848. This must be a customized vehicle in some way, shape, or form, but still, man, a new 2022 Ram 1500 that has not sold in a year and a half, and it's got 30 G's worth of add-ons, man. What
My
the heck?
my suspicion would be that it might sit there another 511 days.
And then look at this comment from Peter, Bergen County, New Jersey. They won't touch the Grand Wagoneer prices at all, MSRP, and you should, quote, consider yourself lucky. Walked
Well,
out.
Peter, the fact that you did walk out is why you should consider yourself lucky. Because if you would have fallen for that and bought it, you would have been one of the most unluckiest people in America. Um, eh, eh, Listen, I, for the life of me, I cannot explain why some dealers do the things that they do. It just it's contrary to the concept of, you want to move as much metal as you can as quickly as you can, because you're not in the collectible business. Okay. Not one vehicle that you have on your lot is like a real collector's item. So why would you, first of all, why would you add $30,000 worth of crap to a Bighorn? And that was a year and a half ago, and maybe they thought a year and a half ago, hey, yeah, we should be up. There is, the object of the game is to turn your inventory as quickly as you can. Have as many turns during the course of a year as you can. Not, not, not the fine wine theory of cars, is in that, well, they're like a fine wine. They're going to get better with age and they're going to become more expensive. They're not. I worked for a dealer who thought that. It didn't work out for him either. Okay, that doesn't work that way. These are not fine. These turn into vinegar. Okay, so just, dealers, if you get a legitimate offer, sell it. It's replaceable. Every car or truck that you have is replaceable. Every one of them. You can find another. The manufacturer will figure out a way to get you more. They usually do. In some cases, when you're a Stellantis product dealer, they're going to beg you to take more. So just move the metal. Just really.
Car dealership guy over on Twitter has a great interview on his podcast with a dealer talking
Yeah.
about, like, they don't make money selling cars. They make money selling all the ancillary things. And that's like 100% how the business. Yeah.
You know, I was in the business for 43 years, and I was on the sales side of things. And dealers look at front end profit and back end profit and service profit and parts profit. And why you break it down to these little fiefdoms? Well, if you're a salesperson, you're only going to get paid on the sales side of things. If you're in service, you're only going to get paid on the service side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Profit's profit. Who gives a damn where the hell it comes from? Okay? It's like, I did work for somebody who used to say, when I would say, I took a short deal on the front, but I made $3,000 back in finance. And his response to me was, well, Ray, one has nothing to do with the other. They're independent items. And my response is, they are not. Okay? Profit is profit. I don't care where it comes from. The whole concept of this is to figure out how to make profit so that you can survive. So when I was at Scottsdale Acura, when we were at 68th and wherever the hell we were, in South Scottsdale, 68th and McDowell. I worked for a general manager who said, your pay, Ray, is not only based on what the new car and used car departments do, but your pay will be influenced by what parts and service does. Who do you think was really interested in helping parts and service generate more money? Let me raise my hand. I was, because the more I could help them make more money, the more money I was making for myself. Profit's profit. I don't give a damn where it comes from in the dealership. And so if you're a sales guy, don't just get paid on, whatever the front end gross was. Get paid on whatever the front end gross plus what the F&I gross was, because that's all the profit in that side of the deal. Get paid on both portions of that, not just the measly little bit that you can get to get the customer to say, okay, I'll take it. It's just, I'm done. I'm off.